Hi, I'm Danielle Hartman, and welcome to Poured in PA, a series sharing the stories of Pennsylvania's craft beer industry. This episode is for the beer lovers, their families, and anyone else who wants to plan their next epic beercation. Our producer, Nate Kresge, loaded his family into the car and hit the road to find adventure, history, and great beer in the Poconos.
So guys, where are we going?
Poconos. Poconos.
Do we know what we're going to do there? Getting ready to go. Alicia and I go up to the Poconos almost every year.
We've gone snowboarding, hiking, obviously most outdoor activities.
She's a great snowboarder, and I'm learning, to put it lightly.
I enjoy hiking. All the trails we've done have had streams, the little waterfalls.
We haven't repeated anything yet.
Yeah.
You know, when we go to the Poconos, it's such a big area that we're able to kind of explore every time we go out. And breweries, restaurants, distilleries, hiking.
And most recently, we obviously took our kids, and that was a blast. We enjoyed more of the family-friendly activities there.
Costa's Family Fun Park is a great place for families. We have been in the business for a long time of helping families make memories together. So we have everything you need here to be able to bring Grandma and Grandpa to the smallest of children out to have a good time. Our most popular activities here at Costa's Family Fun Park are the go-karts. That's what gets you here. And then we also have some great activities like water slides, bumper boats that'll cool you off in the summertime. We have miniature golf, that's right behind me here, and that's a great place to get the whole family out there having a good time together. We have batting cages, we have virtual reality, we have gem mining, we have laser tag. There's a lot to do here at Costa's.
We loaded the kids in the car and pretty much hit the road. Kids did pretty well in the car ride for us, but as soon as we got there, we jumped right into the amusement park. They got to kind of stretch their legs and do a lot of fun activities.
We obviously crushed the kids in mini golf.
Yeah.
Just kidding. And then we did the water park there. The slides were so fun, and the go-karts. And they have a little park there with slides for the kids just to hang out.
I think they got to do that kind of mining thing. I don't know what
Oh,
you
right,
call
yeah,
that.
the mining. For either like shark teeth, the cool rocks, gem. The food was great there. We had ice cream.
Staff was great with us too. Yeah.
It was fun.
Costa's Family Fun Park is located just minutes from Lake Wallenpaupack, and that area is filled with great activities for families, fun places to eat, get good drinks, and just enjoy the summer vibe that's happening on the lake.
We stayed at Silver Birches,
yeah.
And that was beautiful. We had a small cottage overlooking the lake there. They had a pool the kids obviously enjoyed.
All we heard for the rest of the trip was, when can we go back to the pool at Silver Birches? And it's right on the lake, so you get to see the awesome views. They have these Adirondack chairs you can sit on and enjoy, and the sunsets are beautiful. And we even took the kids for a hike along the lake there, but the lake is massive. We had no idea.
We had no idea.
They have activities all day long, paddleboarding and fishing and yoga and you name it. Like they just
happy hour too.
Yeah, happy hours too. We were so busy doing all the other stuff.
Yeah, we're located adjacent to Lake Wallenpaupack, right on Route 6 in Hawley, Pennsylvania, 73 Wellwood Avenue. We got started in 2017. Pretty much had to expand, double our taproom space. 2 summers later, immense success out of the gate, award-winning beers. Just really immersed ourselves into the community and became very community-driven, and it's really been working out for us. Our owners started this brewery because they were such fans of the community and the atmosphere and the lake, trying to find a way to immerse themselves in, give back, create a space for families to come. We're always, receiving a lot of post-lake activity goers coming to our events and grabbing a bite to eat, bringing their family, enjoying our patio.
We had lunch at Wallenpaupack Brewing, which their beers are phenomenal, and they always get awards in the big international beer competitions. The food's awesome.
We have a little outdoor seating area for the kids to stretch their legs. I think we just got a variety of appetizers, some drinks for the parents here, and we got to just unwind from the day.
Much as award-winning as our brewery and beers are, our kitchen's no slouch. Whenever we enter local competitions, we always bring home an award. We've got a nice shelf of trophies in the back. Our chef Scott is just always whipping up some of the best food. You always say we bring people in with the beer and we keep them around for the food. We definitely do, placate to events that don't chase away children. We're going to be doing a tie-dye shirt creating night. You can come in with your kids and you can pick out a shirt and you can tie-dye it however you want to, and you got a souvenir. We're always creating fun and unique events, whether it's our beer dinners that are always heavily thematic, or we do our fireside chats where we bring in some other local creators in the area. We've always got a desire to be collaborating with other local makers and bringing everybody in who may have drove past the brewery, but there's a reason they want to come support either us or somebody that we're working with. In the summertime, and you're talking being out on the lake and doing all the summer activities. In the winter, you get the ski slopes and all the outdoor activities that come with it. And in between, do your hiking and your sightseeing, your bird watching, and go to museums. It's a really fun community to be a part of and kind of bring our flavor to it.
Cool thing staying at Silver Birches is you wouldn't really have to go too far from there to experience some great breweries. Walnut Poppack's right there, and they're huge. And Silver Birches, the company that owns that, is opening up their own brewery, Runaway Train in Honesdale, which isn't too far from there. You can also check out Jam Room. There's Hopping Eagle, which we've done another trip.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go in the Poconos, you're good chances there's a brewery right around the corner. That evening, we kind of laid low and went back to the Silver Birches. I know the kids got some swimming time in. Second day, got up, we had a breakfast at a diner pretty close to Silver Birches, and then we drove to Shawnee.
Shawnee Craft Brewing Company is located right here in Shawnee on Delaware on the banks of the beautiful Delaware River. We've got the Appalachian Trail that runs right alongside here. We are surrounded by 70,000 acres of national and state park. So we are in a pretty beautiful, bucolic setting attached to the historic Shawnee Inn and Golf Resort. So we have a ski hill, we have a golf course, we have a beautiful Delaware River, we have national state parks, we have craft beer, we have live entertainment. What else could you ask for? So Shawnee Craft Brewing Company's ethos is true to nature, true to the craft. We really brew a lot of traditional style beers. You're not going to see any crazy sort of styles here. We don't use lactose in our hazy IPAs. We don't have nerd flavored sours. But we do a lot of barrel-aged beers. We have a traditional Kolsch. We have a traditional amber ale, a lot of session beers, a variety of beers. One of the things that a lot of people are very happy when they come here is they'll get a flight and they'll have 10 different samples or tasters, and every beer is very, very different, from light lagers to dark porters to sours to hazy IPAs. So you are in the Pocono Mountains here, so you are getting this incredible access to nature, and we have no shortage of activities that one can do. There's incredible hiking either on the Appalachian Trail if you want to do a serious long hike from Georgia to Maine, but we also have beautiful views over the Delaware River, where you can have, an hour and a half to 2.5 hour gorgeous hikes. We do a canoe and brew event where people get to go out, they get dropped off a few miles up the road at Smithfield Beach in a canoe. They come down, they get out right here on property, and then they can come in and get a flight of beer, canoe and brew, really fun event that people get to do all summer on Fridays.
So we took a drive to Shawnee and did canoeing with the kids, and they had a blast.
They were naturals. The staff were great with them.
Yeah.
Teaching them the ropes, getting us settled into the river there.
All right, everyone, 3, 2, 1, smile. All right, perfect.
Got out, and then we more beers at Shawnee Brewing there, craft brewing, and the kids love playing. What's that hook game with the and shuffleboard, and then the pizzas were awesome there.
Oh, so good.
I mean, you can't beat that, and the kids got into their pizza.
We actually got our oven in from Naples, Italy. It's a wood-fired oven, heats up at 900 degrees, cooks pizzas in 90 seconds. We source all of our ingredients as locally as possible. We have a local butcher that provides all of our meats, so we can cook and prepare and provide delicious pizzas that are really made from scratch. You're so close to New York City, so close to Philadelphia. You can get here so quickly and escape all of that hustle and bustle and be out here in this beautiful bucolic area. One of the things I like to tell guests that are visiting here is one of the best things you can do is sit on the front porch of the Shawnee Inn in a rocking chair, drinking your coffee, doing nothing. It is about that escape. It is about unwinding, relaxing, either with a coffee or a beer. But it is a great place for families to come and unwind.
That evening we went and had dinner at Barley Creek, which was awesome.
So welcome to Barley Creek Brewing Company and Distillery. We are located in Tannersville, Pennsylvania. The company started with Trip and Eileen Ravane back in '95, and they were pretty deeply rooted in the Pocono Mountains and as well as family friendly, and making sure that they founded a family friendly brew pub, which was kind of unique at the time, but having that balance between a location that is attractive to adults as well as having 3 children themselves, being able to be a destination that parents could come and still enjoy a brew. At any given time, you're gonna find up to 20 beers on tap with us. In 2016, we opened a distillery. And we started with whiskeys, and then we've moved into vodkas. Now we have a full lineup of vodkas, moonshines, gins, rums. And new to the scene is tappable cocktails or ready-to-drink cocktails, RTDs. They give you a great diversity, and hey, you're not feeling the heaviness of a brew today, but it gets it there for you. They're some of my favorite products, and because they're so new, we get to have such a creative innovation with them. Really, the flavor profile is endless for them. Our fare is American style with a twist. So we like to take your true time favorites and put a little bit of twist on them, as well as pay some homage to our roots. So you're gonna find a traditional British shepherd's pie. We're also gonna have fish and chips on our menus. What goes really well with a beer is a burger, is pizza. We have a lot of really great salads. We have a lot of good sandwiches. And if you're looking for a steak, we have that for you too. So we like to keep a really vast variety depending on what you're looking for. Up in this venue, it actually has a lot of options for families to have fun together. So we have our wiffle ball field, ping pong, pickleball, cornhole, foosball, so anything that lets either the parents sit down and enjoy a beverage or a meal and let the kids be able to go and wander, or allow them to have fun together. Off-screen time, active, interactive together as they're going through. We also have on property our s'mores trailside, which is something we developed about 2 years back. Gives families their individual dining site. Meals are done family style, so for small groups or larger groups, we can accommodate them. It has fire pits, Adirondack chairs, all the meals are served, and then they get free roam of all the amenities within our Pine-Sized Park and kind of go use the game. So a nice way to kick back and relax without trying to contain everybody sitting down in one spot and quiet. So it really makes it enjoyable for families to come out for.
We were kind of like secluded into like a wooded area, and they had food and drinks for us. It almost looked like a VIP area, but it was off the outdoor bar area.
Yeah, and anybody can book these.
Yeah,
things,
you could. It was shaded, so it was just a nice area to rest and enjoy.
And barbecue, mac and cheese, and potato salad, and
the food was amazing.
Cornbread. They have canned cocktails there, beers, and a full bar. So like there's so many choices.
Mm-hmm. And it was just near the wiffle ball field, so we obviously enjoyed that with the kids. We all got into it, played a game.
A nice thing for parents, it's really close to those little areas, so you can let the kids kind of take off and do their thing within reason, and they're fine on their own.
We have 2 short-term rentals that kind of aid in allowing guests to escape wherever they're coming from, and if they're looking for a non-hotel or resort setting, to be able to stay with us. At our outlet location, which is our Barley Creek tasting room, they feature 100% Pennsylvania-produced products. So every product they produce is either made by us or another Pennsylvania winery, distillery, or brewery. We're staying innovative. We're not just becoming complacent with where we're at and what we're doing and making sure our recipes are staying fresh, our offerings are staying fresh. What are we doing to ensure our guests are having a great time? And how can we give back to the community? Because without our community, it wouldn't work for us.
Our final day, we got up and went down to Jim Thorpe and had a really cool train ride for the kids there. Well, for all of us, really. We had never done that train ride, but the kids really seemed to enjoy that too. And
The conductor on the train, they were giving out a lot of information, a lot of facts about the ride and the history behind all of it. So that was pretty interesting.
yeah,
There was some music too.
yeah, he even sang for us.
Yeah.
Jim Thorpe has some really cool breweries there too. We visited Bright Path, it's right in town there, and they do these like low ABV beers and just knock them out of the park.
Bright Path Brewing is located in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. We're on the east side of Jim Thorpe, which would have been East Mock Chunk at one time. We are a small craft brewery, and we focus on session beer and lagers. Bright Path actually is Jim Thorpe's native name translated into English, so we thought it tied in really well to the history of the town. We brew all session beer, so everything under 5.5%, but we mainly like to focus on lagers, so we do a lot of German and Czech style beers, and then we still offer IPAs and pale ales and things like that, but just not as many. We basically brew what we like to drink. We see a lot of people who are into outdoors activities. There's tons of hiking, biking, a lot of whitewater rafting, tons of outdoor stuff. So we see a lot of people being active that come into the brewery. The low session beer does well with the active community. I think they're very health conscious in the sense that, they want to have a good time, enjoy themselves, but not really wipe themselves out and be, hungover the next day. So I think the low alcohol content helps with that. And it gives people a chance to try a little more than what they're used to. Yeah, we're very family friendly. Kids are always welcome. We have food trucks. We have good Mexican food trucks. We get lobster food trucks. We get local pizza food trucks, a bunch of different food trucks. Yeah, we have a couple old time games. We have a shuffleboard, which is the board length is 28 feet long. So people call it a longboard, but it's actually from the 1950s. We have a shuffleboard league in the wintertime. People come, they hang out, they shoot some quates and drink some beers.
Why do you love our internet?
We're the gateway to the Poconos. So Jim Thorpe is considered the gateway to the Poconos. We're at the bottom of the Pocono Mountains here. So once called the Switzerland of America because of how it's situated on the Lehigh River and stuff. You can go right up 903 and get into the Poconos. Bright Path was started by myself and Dylan Smith, the other owner, and our two fathers are the other owners too. So we're a family-run business. We do everything ourselves, but we're all born and raised in Jim Thorpe. Our parents were born here, so we felt it very natural to come back and start this. And we were kind of shocked that nobody had done it until now, to be honest with you. I have over 10 years of brewing experience. Dylan is over 7. So we have the experience, and we love Jim Thorpe, so it was just perfect timing and the right fit.
Is there anything that you want to say about the brewery that we haven't touched on?
I don't know.
How about the taps?
Taps. Yeah, oh yeah, the taps. Everyone's talking about the taps. We have what are called side pool taps. They're Lucre taps. They come from the Czech Republic, direct from there. So they're a specific way of pouring beer. It tends to give a nice creamy head, so it's still pretty wet and dense, keeps head retention really well, and it just adds a really great flavor, especially to all our lagers. I think we're a good stop on the beverage trail because when you come to Jim Thorpe, you come here, you can enjoy a beer, and then there's tons of other stuff to do, especially downtown. You can go hiking, you can get on the D&L trail right here. There's plenty of shops over town. The scenic train ride is amazing. You can ride it up the gorge and come back. It's really awesome. So there's tons of stuff to do. It's not just the brewery in Jim Thorpe, and it's all family friendly. So the brewery's family friendly, downtown's family friendly. It's just great for everybody.
So the breweries that we have in the Poconos are, unique. The one we're at today, Barley Creek Brewing Company, is one of our oldest. It's been here since the late 90s. Trip, the owner, has been very entrepreneurial, looking for different ways to expand his business. So there's a lot of things that he's done, and he's always included the family element in here. So there's, with the pavilion we're at now today, the pint-sized park has been here since the beginning. So then we have some newer breweries that really have incorporated a lot of the local waters. They're utilizing local farms for food, really trying to immerse themselves in the communities as well and giving back to the communities. At Shawnee Craft, they've been a part of the rich history of Shawnee Inn and some of the things they're doing there. And then you're looking at Lake Wallenpaupack Brewery, where they've really incorporate the Pocono Mountains and the branding of Lake Wallenpaupack there. And then some other breweries like Bright Path and Jim Thorpe, where you're really seeing some new innovative breweries coming online that are really trying to embrace the Pocono Mountains as well as their own identity. The Beverage Trail and Passport is something that we started at the Bureau a few years ago, and we made an online version that we have now today. It's at PoconoBeverageTrail.com. We worked with a lot of different breweries, wineries, and distilleries in the area to try and come up with a way to really promote the trail in the four-county area of the Pocono Mountains. Easily used on the mobile phone. It's not really an app you have to download, but it's a web-based app, so you can really find the different areas where our breweries, wineries, and distilleries are. Maps are used on it. It also integrates with our website. Learn more about all the different things that our breweries, wineries, and distilleries have to offer. Many people know us as a winter destination for skiing and snowboarding and snow tubing, but we're really a year-round destination, and we have a lot of different things in the spring, summer, and fall, like our rivers with whitewater rafting, kayaking, boating, a lot of different things with our lakes, like a Lake Wallenpaupack. You also have some of the best hiking trails with in the National Recreation Area, the D&L Trail that goes from Jim Thorpe to Whitehaven. You have some other things going on with small towns like Stroudsburg, Honesdale, East Stroudsburg, Milford, where you're really getting that small community feel and really getting to see those family-owned businesses and really learning more about what the Pocono Mountains has to offer. So there's a lot of year-round activities. Fall foliage season is amazing. We have 2 train rides that you can take, enjoy the fall foliage in that aspect, as well as just getting out and seeing the whole area.
You don't have to overcomplicate a trip to the Poconos, and the Visitors Bureau there is such a great resource. Check in with them. They're great staff, so many resources, and you just do it, And you can overplan it, or you could just enjoy it. Go with the flow. Yeah, with kids, you kind of just have to go with the flow.
You have to go with the flow with the kids. Yeah.
Great beer and adventure can be found year-round in the Poconos. Check out PoconoMountains.com to plan your own beercation. Until next time. Cheers.